one of those civic officials who now serves us proudly, and we are grateful, as the Attorney General of Washington State, was one of the first to express publicly his support for the Jewish people and his condemnation of those heinous acts back east. And so it just is an honor and a pleasure, and with such great gratitude, I am proud to welcome, to share a few words for us, the Attorney General of the state of Washington, Nick Brown.
Good evening. I really appreciate the opportunity to come and be present for this service and for the honor of sharing a few words. And I would not have envisioned when I met the rabbi a few years ago, when I was in my prior role as U.S. Attorney, that I would be in this role in this moment. But I really cannot imagine being in any other position in this moment to serve as the attorney. Oh, sure. To be the Attorney General of my home state, the 19th Attorney General, and to lead a tremendous office focused on doing everything we can to make this a better place to live, it's a proud moment. I did get a little nervous walking in. I saw the guitars, and I wondered if the rabbi was going to ask me to play. But I'm really glad that he did not. But as he said, much of my work as a lawyer has been around public safety issues and trying to make sure that I can do everything in my power, in my role, to make this a safer place to live for everyone and to make it a more welcoming place for everyone, and to continually work to fight and defend for people's civil rights and their values. And as the tragedy in DC happened on Wednesday, and the murder of two young people, Sarah and Yaron, who are at the early stages of their life, and to see people struck down solely because of their faith and their identity, filled me once again with a lot of uncertainty in this moment. And often as a leader, I try to lean into that and started hearing from members of the Jewish community about their anger and frustration and fear, even though that incident was on the other side of the country, the impact that it has here in my home, in my community, and for the people that I serve in my state. I often don't know what to do in these moments as a leader when there is nothing or no single thing that I can do to combat anti-Semitism, to end violence, to fight for peace. There is not one single action that I can take. But I did really think it was important to try something. And so much that I've learned is you gain a lot by being in community and by being with people. And I put so much of my faith in community and people. And so in working out in the last, 10 hours or so, how I could do that, I really just honored to be welcomed into this space. And I read something just a few days ago. Much of my work these days as the Attorney General for 4.5 months, it's been slightly a busy time, to put it mildly. But as I look across the country and see how people are leaning into this moment, I read something that resonated with me that said, capitulation is contagious, but so is courage. That courage is contagious. And I think the best that I can do in this moment is to continue to try to be courageous and speak out against hate and violence and anti-Semitism, and speak out against the divisiveness that we're seeing in this country. But I want to make sure that I do so from the best informed place, and to use both my skills as a lawyer and a leader and as an advocate in the furtherance of this moment, in the furtherance of the push for peace and for justice and for the erosion of hate. So I really just, it's an honor to be here, Rabbi, and all of you for opening up your congregation to me. And I just really want to say thank you. Appreciate it.